Welcome to another episode of Building Success Stories, where we explore the stories behind the North Country's most iconic brands. Today we're sitting down with John Jacobs, the son of the original founders of Inside Edge and Reliable Racing. From a 1960s local ski shop to a global powerhouse in racing technology, this story has it all, including a lucky twist of fate involving a missed flight and the French national ski team. We'll talk about how a simple need for racing bibs in 1969 launched a direct mail catalog empire, and how John's own passion for product development led to innovations used in the Olympics and the World Cup. Whether you're a gearhead, a ski enthusiast, or just love a great American dream story, you don't want to miss this. You're John Jacobs.
John, yep.
And the son
I am.
of the original owners of
Correct.
Inside Edge.
Right. Tom and Marilyn Jacobs.
Okay, and did it start as Inside Edge or did it start as Reliable Racing?
Started as West Mountain Ski Shop.
Oh, okay. So you started out.
62. And
Okay.
we moved here in 58.
Mm-hmm.
And when Mike and Cloud and Paul Brandt started West Mountain, I think it was 62, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to come in and do a rental,
Yeah, handle that part of it. Yeah.
Also the ski school and also the race programs.
Mhm.
Folks out there.
So they handled all of that.
They did all of that.
So the shop and the school and the racing program.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was around 65. Some limits started to happen between Mike Brad and my father. And then he decided, my dad was full-time paper salesman for Fitch.
Oh, okay. Is that what brought them here?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a whole other side story. But so they decided to move out of West Mountain, and then they went to what's now Hingham Engineering on Bay Road.
Okay.
Used to be Skelly Schwinn back in the day.
Oh, really?
And so folks, let's move the shop into town.
Okay.
But before that happened, Fall Legs actually predates Inside Edge.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Fall Legs.
Yes. And where Dunkin' Donuts is now,
Mm-hmm.
that used to be Fall Legs.
The one near here. The Dunkin'. Oh, yeah, just up the road.
And so my dad had him involved with Gary Howe and Slugrid. So he was sort of involved with Fall Legs, but during Apple West Mountain period.
Yeah.
But then he decided he would start using on Fall.
So they were on Bay Road.
Yes, you were on Bay Road for quite some time until about so I went off to college in 73. They moved we moved here sometime like 78.
And was it Inside Edge?
Inside Edge
at that point?
Yes. The Reliable Racing came about in 65. And then one of the local speed clock spotlight made sure they called my fathers. And I got to ask a bid. It's a pretty deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
In their basement, putting up 100 bids.
Oh, really? They're doing it themselves.
Yep. Steve Lappin was helping.
Mm-hmm.
And they jumped in the car to what? Still Broadway Outlet Club.
Mm-hmm.
The guy there, so you guys sure reliable. I'm sure make out the check.
Oh, that's interesting.
So, well, make it out to Reliable Reason Supply.
There you go.
So that was the beginning. Right. Officially incorporated in 69. So, and that generated a whole different vectors in the company. Directed at Calwas. They're those splitting into consumer and business to business.
Yeah. It's a different kind of business.
But back in the ski shop days, not only were we one of the original ski shops, but we were one of the original bike shops that carried bikes that were not American made.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Importing or whatever.
if you wanted a 10-speed bike, you had to buy a Schwinn or a West Street.
The other.
Oh, there were some other ones. Wood? No, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But if you went down towards the city, you could find some good stuff.
Yeah.
But in this area.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Schwinn-Varsity.
Yeah.
And my brother had gone out to ask him for a summer ski cat. In 16 were out there. And they were riding around on these crucial bikes. Lightweight road bikes. And Jean-Claude Kelly was one of them.
Oh, really?
Coming down Independence Pass at 60 miles an hour.
Oh.
They asked me, the bikes. My brother came home.
Fearless.
He came home and said, Dad, I had to have them push out. How's that? Well, it's what the French team, it's what their summer training is all about. And so my dad, going to New York City every week to sell paper for Finch.
Oh, okay.
He went to the local Peugeot car dealership and they said, oh, you're in the wrong place, dude. You have to go to the low Manhattan. XYZ Street. Level you the bicycles.
Oh, okay.
So my dad found him and he walked in, French guy, and a little bit of a language barrier. So I would like to buy a bicycle for my son. He said, oh, no, no, monsieur. You'd have to buy 3 bikes to become a dealer. And my father said, okay, well, sell me a PX10 that you'll wait in the air weight, and I'll be on my way. And somehow he got the bikes into a taxi to the train station.
I was going to say,
and
logistically.
Get up to, train station.
You used to take the train down to the city?
Well, most of the time we flew.
Oh.
And it's a whole other story.
Yeah.
But his decision to go full time in this business was not, at the time, he had the shop. He also was selling on the road for an importer distributor out of Maine. He was going around to ski shops all over the state trying to sell in cross-country equipment.
Okay.
And most of them would just laugh him out. But he made some clients in Buffalo area and Rochester where we don't have a lot of alpine, but there's all kinds of cross-country available. Yeah. So he was doing that. He was kind of moonlighting it as well. But anyway, he got the bikes home. And then he came to the conclusion that, okay, he's renting space from the bike shop. And Skelly, which at one point was Noble Short, I think, but Skelly or Noble, I can't remember which it was at the time, but they decided on the close.
Yeah.
So he had this facility year round now instead of he was winter over
the
bike shop to take over.
That's good planning, but yeah.
But then the bike shop decided to close, so now he's got to pay rent for
year round.
So what the hell am I going to do? So he decided there were a couple of guys in town at that time who found out that he had brought these bikes in. And Larry Bekfinov was an executive at Continental Insurance. He was a NCAA cycling champion.
Oh, wow.
When he was at And the other guy, Jack Sturgeon, you remember the Jekyll in the U.S. catheter?
No.
Okay, so this was the home of the catheter.
Okay.
This is where the heart catheter was invented. And the guy that did it was Jekyll. His company was U.S. Catheter. Well, he had an engineer that developed the first extrusion, teeny little extrusion tubes that are used heart.
Wow.
He was an avid cyclist. So we found out somehow that I think he had a riding buddy, which is Nick.
Oh, yeah.
And so they kind of found out that, hey, well, I'm not sure exactly on that, but basically my father called the guy in France, the French guy, and said, I'd like 20. So I got to do something in the summer.
Demand was building. Oh, and then,
so sell bikes. So we ordered 20. And that spring, what showed up, that next spring, like 69, something like that, was a 20-foot container of like 200 bikes.
Oh.
The guy thought,
no.
20-foot container.
Oh.
My dad just wanted 20 bikes.
And he got a 20-foot container full of bikes.
Full of bikes showed up. Boom. So, like, holy shit. So I'm a sophomore, junior in high school, or, and there are other guys that we started to develop this sort of cycle community. But Mick and Jack stepped in and helped us build all these bikes and showed us how to repair them. Pretty much
So did he end up selling all those bike stuff?
He did.
Wow.
See, he knew all of the ski coaches all over
Mm-hmm.
New England. So we called Jack Henderson over in this New Hampshire and said, hey, hey, the French team, they're writing these, your kids ought to be young.
Yeah.
And so people come from Maine, from all
the
places, buy the Pusho bike.
Yeah.
The only distributor north of New York City,
Mm-hmm.
the only reseller.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we got the bike.
So that worked out good.
Yeah. And from then, from 1969 to present, we had probably 20 different brands in the air. Crescent, and Zeus, Raleigh, and Schwinn, and Shiatong. Oh my God!
Not Specialized. I used to have Specialized.
We were one of Ben Serrata's first Ds that I still have a Ben Serrata fit frame over here. Where people come in, Ben was a custom frame over, and we developed this fit frame where you can get on. You bend this, bend that, get the geometry perfect, and you would build a bike. So we were one of the early Serrata dealers. More Macan, it's expensive. But, so yeah, that's what put us in the bike business. In those days, we had effectively one competitor in cycling, and that was Moran's in Hudson Falls. But they kind of stayed at
with the
lower level stuff.
Oh yeah,
the brands that were
the cheaper stuff for like everyday kind of.
Yeah, we're really starting to focus on high end.
Yeah, because people are using for training and more serious use.
Yeah.
So then you had all the ski stuff, you had the reliable racing. Well, they had, and then the bikes. So where are we now? Around 70, the early 70s?
Yeah, 70s is when we started publishing catalogs. After the first brochure was 69 for reliable racing. It had a paper bib, a cloth bib, bamboo, the plastic solid pole, and a unique portable timing system. It was the first. So that grew into a major presence internationally, whereas we're internationally. Locally, we're just publishing.
Yeah. So it's good to have the two sides of the business.
Yeah. And that everything just kind of blossomed through there.
Yeah. I think I bought some rollerblades here in the 90s when that was all sort of starting to take off.
Oh, interesting to see what comes and goes on rollerblade. There was one time, at one period at SIA, Ski Industries of America, your annual buying show, rollerblade owned the place. 10 years later, they're effectively gone.
It's not so safe rollerblading around the streets.
Well,
places.
I still have some. They're made by Alpina, and I go up the bike path.
You see people, but I could never get the knack of it. So
some of the inventions that we had, what we became famous for were specialty products that you couldn't get anywhere else. Roller skis, the cross country racers in the summer. We had our own. We were manufacturing them at a time called Road Ski. And we were the first to have a cross-country binding boot setup that had a heel locator, so your boots would slide off the ski. Located as you kick the line. So we've done a lot of stuff.
So innovation.
The breakaway swallowing pole was something we didn't invent, but we perfected. And our pole was the first one ever to be used at a World Cup Alpine. 1980. The Olympics threw us out in 1980 unplastic because the Europeans felt it was an unfair advantage. They had never seen breakaway flexi slalom before, so they insisted that bamboo be used. So, but months later, the gal that ran the World Cup in Waterloo Valley called us up and said, "Bring your poles over here. I want to use them." So that was.
So you got the okay. So was your dad inventing and working on these things, or did he have people working with him?
No, I mean, when I graduated in 78 from Middlebury, I spent a couple of years chasing the ski racing dream, trying to get out of the USP team, and the kind of got it's like those guys, there was professional ski racing at the time, so I did that for a couple of years. Then I got married and went to work for the old man.
Yeah. So you came into the business in the around 80 or in the early 80s?
So I was involved with most of the development of the products that I sell, apart, like the solvables, the automatic timing systems, and some of the safety materials that you see at a ski race nowadays are things that I was cutting to developing, because we had relationships with plastic extruders and more injection molders, and so I was really a product development guy. They turned the business over to me in 2000.
Okay, so 2000's when you took over.
Yeah. So
does somebody else own Inside Edge now?
Yeah, so I sold the company in 2017. And the guy that bought it used to work for my dad when he was in high school. He worked at Reliable Racing for a number of years and then decided to move on. And then he was a national sales manager for the import distributor, Ski Boots. And did that for 20 some odd years. They eventually cut him loose. And then he had the opportunity to buy this company, and he did.
And what's his name?
Steve Kvidlog. Kbin.
I probably find that online somewhere.
How to spell it?
Okay. Because John at Reliable Racing is a good email for you. Okay. Okay. But Reliable Racing is still going, so that's what you're doing now.
Well, I'm retired.
Yeah. Oh, you are? I've seen you twice when I was in here, so, right? You're checking people out.
I'm just helping out,
Still. What else?
I'm still the guy who's...
You're not out on the slopes? Wow.
Yeah. I'm an alpine official, so I'm out there a lot.
Oh, so you're still working and racing? Yeah.
I ski in the mornings when I can, when I want to.
Get out there early.
But I went on to be a board director for the National Ski Racing Association. I know just admire the industry, obviously. It's generational change now. I don't know everybody anymore, but still a lot of the old guard know you. I know them. They still call me personally to place an order.
Yeah.
And if we're late delivering an order, then they call me again. And so I'm still looking forward to the ski areas of New York, the North ski area trails. And I serve with a guy who used to live in Bumswell, Scott Brandy, who's an insurance guy. He used to work for Associates. And he's now up in Tupper Lake, I believe. No, it's cancer. So he's the president of the Tree Association.
Oh, yeah.
So
you're keeping busy.
That's the busier I need to be. I'm also the founder. We brought back professional ski racing, World Pro Ski Tour. You love to see it in the Chronicle. My son's an active participant. And so that's another thing that I do.
Yeah.
So,
promoting professional ski racing.
Yeah, it's we're kind of two pathways for ski racing. When you're a kid and you aspire to be on the U.S. ski team, train up a smaller go on, and you end up at an academy somewhere, and then you that 1% go on to chance to take a ski team World Cup, the Olympics.
Yeah.
The other pathway is for a lot of those guys that are elite college or ski current former ski team members. They have the opportunity to come to our races, the World Pro Ski Tour, and actually make money.
Oh, okay.
And the primary difference is in order to get a berth at a NORAM race or a World Cup race, you have to be picked by the U.S. ski team or coaches. In our situation, any journeyman can show up. I don't give a shit.
pay your fee to race, and you're in.
We run like
Yeah.
10 tournaments.
Yeah. So they need to qualify because you need someone that can at least keep up and not waste your time.
It's only two spots on the bracket on
Yeah.
test.
Mhm.
You know, so you got 50 guys showing up, and only 32 of them are going to get seed.
Mhm.
And then you have your round of 32 and the round of 16 and your quarterfinals, semifinals, and your finals. It's just like Moncton.
Mhm.
And obviously, the further you advance, the more money you make. But you know, if you get eliminated in the first round of 32, you're at least going to make your unseed fee back in some.
Mhm.
So it's a great format. The beauty of it is that it's totally non-discriminatory.
Mhm.
Everybody can show up.
Yeah.
My son, he did have a world ranking at one time. He's 3.
Mhm.
He was old.
As a professional or as an amateur?
Yeah, as an amateur.
Yeah.
So this is, he had a chess world ranking.
Mhm.
And but then decided not to go to college.
Mhm.
He's an entrepreneur, but he's so passionate about ski racing, so he can show up.
Yeah.
But if we take his money, and he usually qualifies.
Mhm.
You know, he doesn't have the training advantages of river roughness or you know, some of these guys that are active on the World Cup, and
Mhm.
you know, after World Cup finals, their schedule looks and they come to one of our races and make some money.
Mhm.
Hey, well,
Yeah.
they absolutely love it.
Mhm.
Paul Molson, who was more consistently top 10 of the World Cup right now, had a hell of a time getting funded into ski on the U.S.
Yeah.
A hell of a time.
Mhm.
She would come to our races and walk away with $20,000.
So that's the thing with amateur. I mean, amateur used to be much more amateur
Yeah,
than it is now. Like things have changed.
It's no issue
Yeah.
with a ski team guy making money on our tour, and that's even changed in more recent years in college, because that whole world, NCAA world, now allows college athletes to get money
Yeah.
through sponsorship and whatever.
Mhm.
So now they used to have to put money into an escrow, and the only way they could spend it was let it sit there, or if they're going to spend it, they had to do a nonprofit contribution.
Mhm.
Now they keep the money,
Yeah.
which is great. A lot of these guys, you know, the tuition in a place like Dartmouth, Middleburg is $80, $90 a year. So, you know,
Yeah. You gotta live.
so the overall tour winner last year is a DU athlete. University of Denver is a Norwegian guy, Christian Solberg. On DBay last year, his earnings were, I think, north of 30,000.
Mhm.
Helps.
Yeah. Right. Well, skiing's expensive.
Yeah. Well, especially at that level.
Mhm.
You have to have 8 pairs of skis,
Right.
2 pairs of boots, protection, and all kinds of stuff. It's, you know, what these kids are spending, families are spending at academies, almost, as a junior in high school, you go to Birdbond Academy or somewhere like that, $78,000
Mhm.
all set. It's tuition, travel, training, equipment. It's huge.
Yeah.
Financial.
Yeah.
Most of the kids that are going to these academies come from
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
One from Connecticut, New Jersey, you know,
Yeah.
Chicago, Minneapolis, whatever.
Money, not a question.
In the old days when I was growing up, it wasn't nearly as expensive. You know,
Mhm.
when I graduated from Middlebury in 1978, the comprehensive fee was $5,000. Everything. It's room, board, books,
Yeah. No.
classes.
Yeah. It's crazy now.
That was a hit back then.
Yeah.
Paris,
Yeah.
but boy, look at you, $90,000.
Yeah. My daughter's just room was 6,000 for a semester this year. Just went up, and that's a fairly cheap school.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's private. That's in Cuca in the in Finger Lake.
Yeah, sure. My ancestry comes from Louisville,
Oh, okay.
which is
That's
near
it.
Fayetteville.
Yeah, that's out there.
Southern tier,
Mm-hmm.
417.
Mm-hmm. It's beautiful out there.
It is. It is.
But luckily, she got a good scholarship.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, luckily.
yeah.
But yeah, because I told her she had to go to a SUNY. not realizing that she'd be eligible for these academic scholarships. So,
My daughter used to University of Colorado, went out there, emancipated herself.
that's what I did. That's what I did.
In the Bruce's office, they pro. You can't. They detect any financial support for parents or grandparents or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, she got through it, but the problem is she had to take out loans. And the problem with these private lenders like Sally Mae, which is now something else, is that they would prescribe how much money you had to borrow. You know, if you were University of Colorado and you managed to figure out a housing situation was really cheap, and you had 2 jobs, you still had to borrow $30,000-$40,000.
Oh, really?
Thank you. Which is why
That's kind of crazy.
this is why the whole university system is a complete joke.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, fortunately for her, she had a goal. You know, she's now a doctor.
Oh, that's amazing.
Trying to get a residency in dermatology, and this is tough.
Is that that's
But try to get an appointment. You know.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll see you in 4 months.
right.
You know.
So that's so reliable racing now. You're retired, but the business is still going.
Still going. Yeah.
Still going. But none of the kids came in.
No.
Your kids didn't come in.
The doctor, Dick, loves to work for himself. And so the succession plan was sell it.
Right. Yeah, well, sometimes that's the way it's got to be.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work with the family. So then now Felicia said that she's in the works of buying inside.
They're in negotiation.
Harry didn't want me to write about it unless I talked to the other people. She said if I said it's in the works, it should be okay. But Harry was like, I'd rather you talk to both sides to make sure that it's okay.
Yeah, I don't think the other side is review that. I think there's too much negotiation happen.
Yeah.
Timing is probably not right. I think in the springtime may change. So, from Steve's my age. So
Yeah.
he's like
Looking
for an exit strategy.
Yes.
And the problem is they're absentee managers.
Yeah.
They both live in Vermont. Steve and son live in Vermont. So if you're gonna run retail operations,
you've got to be there.
Yeah. Felicia is a millennial. She knows her shit. Bike hands, ski at snowboard.
Yeah.
And this is her. So it makes sense to
yeah. Right.
Make a deal.
Yeah.
And then they could focus more on the business to business stuff. Yeah. That trade sales consumers. That kind of stuff. The narrow band of product selection, which ski racing, of course.
Yeah. So did they take on reliable racing also?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so they've got that too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you go on the Reliable Racing website, you can see.
It's a good website.
Thanks. Yeah, you can see lots for supplies and clients for park and recreation, and even a line of rodeo training.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Well, that's you can't really navigate there from our website. We've set up the website for something called bobblepoles.com.
Oh, that's fun.
We took the breakaway technology. I took it and I modified it to work for barrel racing and football bending. So that the problem solves there is that the traditional barrels and poles that it fell down. So you take a run and you have to get off your horse and set everything back up. And so we created a solution where you didn't have to do that anymore. And then plus the barrel is actually a soft thing. The rider doesn't get hurt, the horse doesn't get hurt.
Yeah.
And so like stable owners at Renton Time, it's a huge boost for that because they get so much more training here.
Yeah. Without having to reset everything.
Exactly.
That's exciting. Yeah. All those innovations.
Yeah. sports timing is that we're into Florida sports, equestrian, and I get other. But the guys keeping the balls in.
You're keeping it going. Even though you're retired, you're still keeping it going.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, well, that's good because you want to keep busy. And
Yeah. Well,
I can't imagine retiring, but
obviously can't use.
some people are not. But like, I'm 62, so like all my class, I went to Gloversville, so I'm from Gloversville.
Okay.
So I go over there and I'll run into, and they're all like, 62, I'm gone, I'm retired.
Yeah.
Like they're moving to Florida, whatever. It's like, I wouldn't want to do that.
That depends on what your lifestyle, what interests you. Like,
Let's think if you want to go down to Florida and sit around the pool.
So my wife spends a lot of time in Florida because she's a wildlife photographer.
Oh, wow.
She shoots a lot of birds. So for her, it's like, I'm going to get out of here to the river because there was spots around here. Go down the shoot some birds with my friends. She'll come back in just 2 days and we'll start skiing.
Yeah. Right. It's always something to do.
Yep. But I couldn't hang around the beach. We went, Jenna had a rotation near Hollywood Beach, and so we went down there and spent a few days. And
good for a little while.
If you're a golfer, great.
Yeah.
But we like to ride bikes, and that's good too. But otherwise, you just have a lot to do.
All right. Go to Disney. I have friends that go to Disney like every week.
Really?
They love it. Yeah, adults, not with children. They just go themselves. They love it so much. And it's expensive, but like
it's just the Gazette's rule we live. You go every year. Yeah, every year.
I have another friend that goes twice a year. Once with the kids and once without the kids.
But we do different, we down there we went into the Everglades and around. It was awesome.
There's other things down there, obviously. But to go and live in like the like older communities, the developments and all that.
I don't like golf.
They go listen to, they don't though, but they go listen to music and they go dancing at night, and there's social life there.
Susan had an uncle that lives in the villages, and it's because when you get there, you're on a little golf cart, you just cruise around, do all the social things, dredge your bingo, and all you do,
and
drink.
Right.
Somebody told me that the villages has the highest STD rate in the country.
I've heard a few myths about the villages. Yes, I have heard those statistics. Yeah, and there's some sort of code of, what do they call them? Loofahs they put on the outside of their golf cart or something, depending on the color. It's like depending on what they're into.
Oh, interesting.
But I'm like, I don't know. But that what are you gonna do when you're retired? Right? A way to spend your time.
Exactly.
That won't go in the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I don't know. So is there anything else to cover? It's good things are still going strong.
Yeah, we're just still going.
I didn't know about all the innovations and stuff. That's really interesting. When did your dad retire from Finch?
It was like 69. So
really, that
side story that is changed the Mohawk Airlines DC-3s from Warren County to LaGuardia, and that's how he got that.
Oh, he was a pilot. No,
Mohawk Airlines
was going from Glens down to like Idlewild, whatever it was at the time.
Exactly.
Because I was a paper buyer for a big printing company, but that was in the later 80s. Then we used to print.
Yeah, exactly. We came here because my grandfather was a paper machinery engineer. And he was good friends with Vladimir Beeman, the CEO at Fitch Prime. And my dad, having been work as a Chamber of Commerce guy and a ski coach and this and that, finally said to him, I gotta get a real job. Called his father talked to Lyman said, we need a sale. So as chair, and he started selling paper in New York City. But you go down to and Amazons.
That's the way to experience the city.
Um,
Yeah.
That was the
Mhm.
days of, Don Rickles, and you go out to the old bar for 3 martini. Then you go to the
Yeah.
comedy club and you
Yeah.
see Don Rickles with your buddies. Those guys are
Yeah.
that generation.
Well, in sales too, like even in my time, we were getting wined and dined. Like Finch brought me up here, even though I'm from here, and put me up at the Queensbury, took me for dinner at the Sagamore.
There you go.
Me and my assistant, yeah.
You would. Colin Sesame. Amazing. So executes Eskimos. And he would come back from New York City with an order on the back of a matchbook where 50,000 pounds of fine, opaque textbook stuff that Finch didn't know how to make. They didn't, and then they were into the show.
That's funny.
Into the, newsprint,
Yeah.
newspaper. He would come back with, with an order from a textbook company. And so he make it. So,
Isn't that what they specialize in?
now it is.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's what I would buy from them.
My dad was really the guy that changed the whole business.
Oh, that's interesting.
Was
Yeah, because we printed mostly lightweight because it was financial documents. So we were like, they built a printing press. This is before I started working for them. They built a print shop in the basement of a building right next to the Trade Center.
Okay.
To cater to the Wall Street people.
Yeah.
And so it was very light paper because it was being shipped around everywhere. But whenever we needed the heavier stuff, that's when we brought in the Finch.
Right.
50-pound, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Greeting cards, textbooks, stuff, art books,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's,
So if he'd been there a little bit longer, I was like, maybe I would have run into him, but I didn't. I was doing this in like the later 80s.
Yeah. Well, so the reason he quit Finch was because,
I gotta get the hair appointment.
oh, well,
What time is it? Oh.
he was supposed to get on a flight from Idlewild here, and he decided at the last minute to go to Montreal.
Oh, really?
Hang out with some
At the last minute?
Yeah, to hang out with ski industry buddies when he hadn't told my mother.
Oh.
The plane that he was supposed to get on to Roaring County, that's the one that crashed into Pilot Mountain.
Oh, no.
Everybody perished. He was supposed to be on that flight.
But he hadn't told your mother.
So she was
Oh,
no.
Wow. That was a lucky.
Can't call her eventually when he got to Montreal.
That was like amazing fate for him to have not taken them.
That was like,
Right. Those little planes, though, are a bit scary. Yeah.
and he, plus, inside edge reliable racing is starting to really occupy a lot of the time. Mom come in. She got a master's in education. She can be a French teacher. And because
Yeah.
and so
Oh, wow.
I was trying to tell you, it's a company he started.
Yeah.
So that was.
It's still going today.
There we go.
All right.
The American dream.
It's incredible to think that a business born in the back of a West Mountain ski shop in 1962 is still a leader in the industry today. While John is officially retired, his impact on the world of professional ski racing and his dedication to the local community continue to keep him busy. Whether he's on the board of the ski areas of New York or promoting the World Pro Ski Tour. A huge thanks to John Jacobs for sharing the history of reliable racing and the Inside Edge legacy. Thank you for listening to Building Success Stories, a production of the North Country Media Network. Our mission is to document the professional legacies and success stories that drive our region forward. To discover more shows in our network, or to learn how we can help you own the conversation in your industry, visit us online at northcountry.media. I'm Ann Donnelly, and until next time, keep building your success story.